we shall now talk about something called as a union, which looks very much like a structure, but it has certain important differences. Let us say I need three temporary variables called as wealth, roll number, and name. So, float wealth, int roll number, and character name of 10. So, if I declare them as three separate or different variables, assuming float takes 4 bytes, this will be 4 bytes, int is 4 bytes, and this is 10 bytes. So, totally I'll require 18 bytes of space. But let us say I'm working in an environment where I need to save as much memory space as required. So what I will do is I'll declare union. The name of the union is workpad, and temp indicates it's a variable of this particular type. Now, if I had found out the size of wealth plus roll number plus name, the size would be 18 bytes based on the assumptions I spoke about. But let us say what I do is I decide to print the size of temp. Temp is of this particular type. Now it's not going to print the size as 18. The size is going to be just 10. To help you understand what it is, a union may have multiple members. Okay, here there are three members, but the size is equal to the size of the largest member. What is the largest member among these three? Name of 10 requires 10 bytes. That is the largest member. So size of union is going to be 10. Now you must be wondering, what is the use of this? Okay, you'll really understand now. Now suppose I am doing this particular thing. Suppose I say temp dot roll number is equal to 50. So the moral of the story here is, in the union I can meaningfully use only one of these three variables at a time. Since all are referring to the same memory location of 10 bytes, if I say roll number is 50 and if I try to print wealth or name, you will have garbage printed out. But roll number will contain 50 and I can use roll number as a temporary variable for doing different things. Now, if I comment out roll number as well as name, and if I make wealth as 100.99, in roll number and name there will be meaningless or garbage characters, but in wealth there will be 100.99. The moral of the story is, you may have three different variables but they represent the same memory location. Because of that, you can only use one of the variable at a given point of time meaningfully. So if you are using temp.roll number, do not use a temp.wealth and temp.name at the same time, because roll number will have meaningful data but the name and wealth will give you garbage because they are referring to the same memory location. So now when I print roll number, it will print roll number here because it is 50, but wealth and name will print as garbage because I am allowed to use only one variable at a time meaningfully. Now let us look at the advantages of the union. The advantage of a union is it optimizes or uses the memory efficiently, as it does not require memory space for each of its members. But the restriction is, at a given point of time you can meaningfully use only one member. Then next, it requires memory space for the largest member. So the largest member is 10. So 10 is the only memory space requirement. Now the advantage of a union is, it is the same piece of 10 bytes which is interpreted differently. For some time you can use it as a roll number, sometime you can use it as a name, sometime you can use it for a wealth. Now union provides you a very efficient way of reusing memory when you are constrained or when you have restrictions on memory. Most important, only one of its members can be used or accessed at a given point of time meaningfully. So for example, if you give wealth as 100.99 and you try to use roll number or name, you're going to get garbage. So when you're initialized wealth with 100.99, be sure you use only temp.wealth at that point of time. Subsequently, you can change roll number to 50 and then use only roll number. But don't try to use initialize with three different values and use it in three different ways. You're going to get garbage. To get a clear understanding of that, watch the demo which follows this particular session. We'll be playing around with the little combinations and your understanding will be really complete in that particular demo